Sure. He was a 14-year-old kid. He was blind in one eye. He used to get teased as a kid, and someone threw an egg at him, and the eggshell cut his eye. He was blind in his eye. Had a developmental disability, so he was kind of teased and things like that as a kid, small kid. Lived on the east side of Detroit. So in September one night of 2007, there was a quadruple homicide in a drug house on Runyon Street, which was across, basically down in the next block from where Davontae lived. A lot of strange things going on here, coincidences. It so happened that at the time of the killing, Davontae was at the home of his aunt, who was dating Bill Rice, who was the head of homicide and has since been convicted of his own. He was doing some financial stuff and drugs, and so interestingly enough, he was at her house when the murder happened. According to Davontae, he was walking out there to see what was going on, just being nosy, saw the TV trucks, and a cop approached him and asked him, did he know anything? And he says, no. They started talking, and somehow he gets picked up. This part's stipulated by everybody. Michael Russell, who recently just resigned from DPD, by the way, the homicide detective, and a commander at the time, James Tolbert, took this kid in the car and drove him around for 3 hours. This is stipulated by everybody. To me, that's incredibly, if you know anything about how this works, somebody that high up to spend 3 hours. I mean, a commander might come to a crime scene to deal with the media or maybe to be the quarterback for all but that's pretty high up. Even a captain or a lieutenant, generally speaking, isn't going to get their nails dirty like that. That would be the equivalent of saying the president of the company spent 3 hours cleaning out the bathroom. It's like that doesn't usually happen, okay? A commander doesn't usually drive around with a suspect, 14-year-old, for 3 hours in a car, but that's what everybody stipulates happened. So I'm getting too much into the weeds here. The upshot is he claims that he was tricked by the police into saying, just say you did it. Give me something to get my boss off my back. I just need, and so, they were letting him play on the computer. They built his trust. This is all according to him. And he confessed to the crime.